Hello there, and welcome to this short video regarding how to fill out a donation transmittal form. Here we've logged into our SharePoint account on our Office 365, and over here on the left we're going to click on Love Your Data, Love Your Donor. Because when we fill out a donation transmittal form, we are loving our donor by making sure their donation is fully processed in a time. Sending a donation to headquarters not only gets everything deposited and coded, it also triggers a receipt and an acknowledgement being sent to your donor. So, once we're on this page, we're going to click on Donation Transmittal. Here, we've got a couple of different resources. First thing you should do is download the donation transmittal form. This donation transmittal form gets updated every 2 weeks with the newest and greatest fund codes, appeal codes, and any new codes that get generated by the finance team. It is locked for editing online, so you will need to download it to your desktop. You will download a copy and click that open. Now you can enable editing. So go ahead and minimize this and look at our other resources. Here we have a donation transmittal form procedure. Let's go ahead and click this one open as well. This walks you through each and every section that you will need to fill out. Another handy tool is this one that says codes for donation transmittal form. It's great because it kind of explains the codes that you will be using and seeing in the donation transmittal form. Alright, let's get started. The first cell that we need to fill out is the donation type. This nifty drop-down menu gives us the options. Are we sending in a check, a wire, or a credit card number? In this case, let's pretend it's a check. Now, the check I have here is for an event. So, the campaign will be events. My fund code, whoa, these look a little tricky, don't they? Don't worry, they're not as tricky as they look. My particular event is a national event, the Hyannisport Ride, and this particular check is sponsorship. Let us scroll down. Here we go. Hyannisport Challenge S for sponsorship. There we go. My appeal code. Gee, what are these appeal codes again? Remember, during this whole process, feel free to look over at this form that you left open. My appeal code is basically the fund code in addition to the year that I want this money applied to. I'm looking for HPC 2018. Here it is. Alright, now the gift code. Gee, I wonder what gift codes are about. Let me look at my how-to document. Well, it says the list can be found in the development layers document, which is over here. Okay, gift codes. Okay, I see. So these gift codes fall within this campaign. So I selected the event campaign, and these are the corresponding gift codes that I can use. Whoa, wait a second. In cross-checking these gift codes, I've now noticed that I've selected the wrong campaign for my ride. According to this, there is no gift code for rides under the event campaign, which means if I take a look over here, my campaign should actually be Ride Cause with the gift code of ride. So I'll make that update now. Ride Cause, gift code, rides. Awesome. My GIBS subtype will be my state acronym, or in this case, my headquarters location. Let's see. What did we have to do with gift attributes again? Well, let's look back at our how-tos. Gift attribute. Required for government grant types, Team Rosemary levels, and state events. Okay, well my national ride is none of those. Meets none of those qualifications, which means I can leave that blank. Next is the gift solicitor. Who attained this donation? In this case, it was myself. External solicitor is someone outside of the company, and I know that based on this quick definition. Whoa. This quick definition. This person is usually a board member or a supporter, not a staff person. So I didn't have an external solicitor in this particular donation, so I will be skipping this as well. Staff contributor. This is somebody else at Best Buddies that you want to kind of give a shout out to for their help. In this case, I would like to give a shout out to Patrick, as he helped me in communicating with the sponsor. So I'm only sending in one check for a total amount of $5,000. Great. Now, if I happen to have several checks with the same coding, I could easily say 10 checks for a total of $50,000. Okay? So here, I would fill in my name and today's date. Now, I do not happen to have a proposal, which means I can skip this. Remember, you only use proposals to link a gift to a proposal you have already created in Razor's Edge. Always be sure to read our notes. Soft credits. Whoa, I actually do have a soft credit for this check. This check reads Toys R Us, LLC. But it's actually the owner of Toys R Us using their Toys R Us account that is intending to give me the gift. So here I will just reference the check number along with his personal name. And I've already looked up his Razor's Edge ID, so I can add that in as well. And just to help the data team make sure that they're looking at the right Thomas Giraffe, I'm going to also add his address. His sponsorship is not 100% tax deductible, since he is getting something in return. So again, I will reference that same check. Let's see, the check number has to match 56598. The total gift amount was for $5,000, but he can only actually deduct $4,000. So I'm letting the data team know that for when they sent out a tax receipt. This is not in honor or in support of anyone in particular. And always feel free to write in some notes. In this case, I am going to let the data team know that they can contact me at a different email since I'll be out of town. All right. Now, please keep in mind that we also have a very nifty FAQ sheet that we do update every now and then with some of our most persistent questions, including how do I code this? When is a gift attribute required? How often is this form updated? So make sure that you also give this a look. And remember, the data team and the accounts receivable teams cannot code money or donations for you. We only enter the codes that you select. If you have any questions regarding where your money should go, please speak to your state director, area director, or someone that's more familiar with the budget and the deadlines that you should be meeting. We only know when these fund codes and appeal codes and gift codes just don't add up. right? So then you'll hear from us. We'll send you an email saying, hey, dear so-and-so, your $5,000 check can be processed because we're not sure where to put this money. So that's it. That's a quick, walkthrough of filling out a donation transmittal form. Always feel free to reach out to the data team with questions or concerns. You can even do so before you send out the donation transmittal form, so that way we make sure that everything is getting processed in a timely manner. All right? Good job, guys. See you soon.